So hopping on real quick. I don't know if there'll be a lot of people on, but I'm jumping on real quick, kind of get this message out. And I wanted to do a live yesterday, but I wasn't able to do it. Now I invited a guest to come on and speak about this also. She did a couple of videos, and I looked at it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like yeah, this is where we're at. So as you can see, the title, right? We are preparing for sexual ascension, right? So um, let me see. I can't see my comments again. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm gonna do something real quick and make sure that I get all of these notes in right. But like I said, I got a guest coming on, and she's gonna kind of give you a little bit more of a perspective also on this a sexual ascension that we're going through. Um, but we are going through something so profound right now that is going to bring us out on the other side, shining like pure gold. And it has to do with our creative power. It has to do with centering ourselves, right? Centering ourselves into this reality, because this reality is real if we say it's real. I'm going to say that again. Our reality is real when we say it is real. Because, see, there's only one real estate, the estate that you walk on, the land. That is the only thing that is real. That is the real estate. Y'all hear what I'm saying? So, understanding that the sense of self that we have right now, this is the power that we use to create. We create from this place of what we know about ourselves. So, in other words, if we think that we cannot accomplish something, we will not put 100% in it to accomplish it, because we think or we believe that we're not able to accomplish it or do it. So belief is everything, y'all. It's everything, right? But it's your creative power. That's what I want y'all to really grasp today and anchor in. The creative power that you have in you, right? It is so amazing, but at the same time, it's potentially dangerous. And that makes sense, right? Because we live in a duality. We live in this duality, right? So what we have inside of us is like a nuclear bomb. It really is. It's like hydrogen atoms being split apart, almost like CERN. You know, all technology comes from you. You're the original technology. You are the biotech, right? Not you personally, but your body, the temple. Let me correct that. The temple is the biotech, right? And this is why they look to manipulate it. I won't get deep into who created this form of the human body that we got right now, but just know that within you is this whole encapsulated seed of energy. And this is the life force energy that sits within you. So when they talk about Kundalini, when we talk about Kundalini, we're talking about life force energy, right? And now we are being asked to sit in the center of self and create from this power. So I know a lot of us we're looking at the eclipses coming up, and we're wondering, like, okay, so how's this going to affect me? How's this going to affect us, our world, right? Well, it's going to affect our world in a profound way. Let's just throw that out there, because my Americans, my indigenous Americans, y'all about to wake up. There's about to be a awakening along with power, right? But I digress a little bit. So getting into the ascension, the sexual ascension that we're having right now. This is a full out reset. I use that word reset. This is a full out reset, renewal, regeneration, regenes. You know where the genes come from, right? Especially from our masculines, like the scrotum area, the root chakra. Like, we're gonna start having activations in this area. And it ain't going to stop till it get to the heart, till it get to the heart chakra. So we're going to be going through some serious vibrations, right? But here's what I want to tell you. When we're going through this energy, be careful not to waste it, right? You might have to sit with this energy, yo. And like most people they're going to feel this energy and they're going to immediately say they're horny. They need to, masculines, you need to ejaculate. You do not, do not. Stay centered, stay true. Hold in this energy because you may be feeling this now or it may be coming, but by the time we get to this eclipse on the 14th, you're going to be feeling it. So the best thing to do is to cleanse, to detox, whatever that looks like for you. Like for me, that's fasting. That's no food, sometimes no water, but it's fasting. And what that does is that moves out the cellular junk, the parasitic DNA, because you don't have junk in DNA. Your body don't have junk DNA, but your body does have parasites. Everybody's bodies have parasites. And I've been getting so many moments of awareness and uploads about the parasites in the brain, the parasites in the heart, and the parasites in the scrotum. Yes, you heard me, in the testicles. Yes, that's real. Because y'all got to know STDs right now, sexually transmitted diseases, right, are parasites. Y'all know this, right? If not, you got to go check it out. So they know now that STDs are parasitic transmissions. And this is why they tell you to take all your medicine all the way to the end, right? Make sure you get here. You got to get shots, all kind of stuff, penicillin, everything. And it's to kill these parasitic forms that have run rampant in the body. So right now, this might sound a little bit like out of the matrix a little bit, but follow me for a second. Right now, a lot of us, even the chosen ones, we're walking around with this dis-ease in our body. Not disease, like as in something's going to kill you, a dis-ease, a uncomfort. There's something within you that is speaking to you, that is talking to you, telling you things that you know is against what you are here for. These are parasitic infections, candida yeast in the stomach. This all has to do with our sexual ascension, FYI, because this is about cleansing out the temple. Because the new burst of energy that is coming, this cosmic burst that is coming, it's going to have such a sexual intensity to it. And it may take 2 or 3 months because, eclipses, like once that energy hits, it usually takes, some people they're earlier, about maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and all the way up to 2 or 3 months for this energy to fully cultivate and be active in humanity and the consciousness of humanity. And the world knows it, right? The powers that be right now won't be the powers that be for long, but the powers that be right now know this. Look who is doing the Super Bowl, right? Usher. And I'm sitting here and I said I laughed when I saw this this report, because the report had in it that he's gonna have pole dancers on stage, and to not be shocked by such a sexual display of energy. And I was like, wow, there go the confirmation right there. If I ever needed one, there go one. Because they know what's coming and they're preparing to harvest. Because the Super Bowl is one of the biggest harvest events they got, right? So remember everything that they've been doing up to this point. They have been harvesting or preparing with their black rock rituals, with their water rituals. They have been preparing to harvest the waters, but they're preparing to harvest the sexual waters. This is why there are going to be infections, sexual infections are going to be on the rise. I spoke to you guys about Marsburg already a couple of months ago, right? All of that is there. But when you bring your temple into the highest vibrations, it is very hard for anything to defeat you. This is why it took them so long to try to figure out how to get into your God gene in the first place, right? Because you are the God of this world. I'm going to say that again. You are the God of this world. You are the gods and the goddesses of this world. You just forgot it. So where did that power come from? Where did that goddess power come from? It came from, quote unquote, your kundalini energy, your aka life force energy, the thing that beats within you, not the heart, the energy flow that allows the heart to beat. It's in the blood. It's your life force. And every time a man ejaculates, every time you get angry, you get so outside of yourself that you panting and breathing. You don't even know what happened. You get drunk or you get knocked off. Every single time something like that happens that displaces your consciousness from your body, you're using soul energy. That is the effect of that energy being taken. This is why when masculines ejaculate, they got to go to sleep. This is also why they seek to not find union after that, because they've released the need. And that's not even what we're supposed to be doing anyway. You're not supposed to be released. I digress, my bad. But this creative power that is within us, y'all, it is so innately powerful. Like, even you'll hear singers talk about this, you'll hear entertainers talk about this. They talk about abstaining and fasting. The reason why they do it is because it allows the life force energy to rise up. And then you sing and you are activated. Whatever it is you do, you're activated at such a different frequency. You're able to access that astral energy, your astral self, right? And as we're saying that, going into now what we really want to get into, preparing for this sexual ascension through fasting, right? Through clearing our mind, and through pushing back from everything that wants to kind of just pull from you, right? It wants to deplete you because you're going to be tired. You're going to go through some serious cycles, but be authentic in every single moment. Be authentic. Be authentically you. Because as I mentioned, this power that we have, it is so real and it is so dangerous when we do not know what we have. We don't know how to use it, but we got to be rooted firmly in our awareness and know that this is our power to wield. So, what did it look like back in the day, right? When the gods and goddesses were walking around in full control of their body. These bodies were lit up with energy and they glowed because the life force energy that was within them was not released. It was elevated to the pineal gland, truly opening the first eye. The only reason we call it the third eye is because we presume that we see out of these first instead of this. The sex programming that has taken place in our culture and our community has destroyed it from the ground up. I was speaking about this on one of my lives last time, how there was such a profound change in our community when CERN fired up on an international level, right? From the 50s, then we come into the 70s, the 60s and the 70s. You know, I had foster parents that would tell me how it was. And like everybody saw, hey brother, hey sister, how you doing? Everybody was a brother or a sister. And now you think about when men interact with women, it's I don't even use the words, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's totally different now, right? That is the energy that they are looking to manifest out of humanity. Because there are astral entities ready to enter now. The culling is still happening. They're still culling people. Trust me. But as they cull people, they want to replace them with a different type of soul, right? So they have targeted certain individuals. They have breeding programs. And this is why it's so important for us now to start guarding our sexual energy like it is life and death, because guess what? It is. That energy determines, or powers, I should say, don't determine, that energy powers the cellular structure of your body. So when it's depleted, it's gone. the body passes away. So as we are now receiving this cosmic energy from the whole of the cosmos, from the omniverse, bringing us this new sexual foundation in which to build humanity off of. As we receive this, we have to remember how important this energy is. We have to allow our bodies to cleanse and heal, allow our minds to heal and cleanse with this energy, because it's going to come to those who know how to use it. Don't get me wrong, but it still could be misused. It could still be adulterated, right? The breeding programs, the breeding programs are here to breed out the inner crystals within us, the inner Christos, as it's called. And I told my masculines, if y'all really want to know a lot about the inner Christos, man, go check out Santos Bonacci. Like, he got like a whole playlist on this stuff, man. And like, I'm only tapping on it right now, touching on it. He goes into great detail about this, right? But the inner Christos, the spirit of life that lives in your temple. This is what they're trying to breed out, that natural environment for that to exist. This is why they poison the water, poison the land, give us these philosophies that bring about destruction in our lives and in our families. Because what we're talking about right now is nation building. We're talking about building our nation back. We only could do that through purity, through relearning what was programmed in us, what was taught to us, what we assumed was correct. Like, most masculines get their information from a friend or from some pornographic video. And that's the bastardized version of who we used to be. So you could lose your very Christos, or quote unquote your soul energy, by allowing others to take away your power, by choosing, making a choice, because it's a choice to release your energy. And like I said, this ain't got nothing to do with religious affiliation. The Catholic priests do it. They take a vow. Why do you think they take a vow? I ain't tell you to take a vow, but the nuns and the priests, they do it. And they do this because this was the ancient teaching. All the stuff that sits down in the catacombs, right? The Catholics, right? The original teachings, all of those teachings from around the earth, or around the land, I should say, the realm, that sit down in those catacombs. A lot of them, out of all those teachings, a lot of them deal with your sexuality. It deals with your fruitfulness, how you multiply, your body, your ba, the ka, all of these things. And they keep them from you so that you don't know how to just literally get this information and evolve and to take it and become new, right? They take this from you. What we are doing is we are reestablishing this energy. And a lot of it is natural. We're just remembering from our cellular structures, our source knowledge and information. But as we take this energy and we start to build our nation again, we have to learn to also be selective. Our divine blueprint of consciousness, not the divine blueprint of life, the literal set apart blueprint of consciousness is begging for it, for us to be conscious of when we have sexual interactions, and even more importantly than that, when we birth out another human. It's amazing how we've been given so much information, but no instructions on how to use it. That's on us, right? So as we start building communities, because that's happening too, we got to make sure that we are in control of this energy. Because as you know, everything, like I can't see y'all comments right now, but I'm pretty sure y'all know where I'm coming from. I can't answer the phone. Let me try to get her on another way. But um I want you guys to really understand where we were coming. Oh, it froze up. Uh, Look like it froze up. Hey, can y'all see me? I don't know if y'all can still see me. Throw 13 in there if y'all can hear me. If y'all can still see me. I don't know if y'all lost me. You can hear me but can't see. Okay. That's what's up. Let me see if I can do this real quick and get back on. This is weird. I don't know what's going on. All right, guys. I don't know. It always do this. Y'all know this. It is wild when I get on these lives and really start getting into it. It's asking me. That's so weird. It's asking me to log out and log back in. So, wow, weird. But y'all already know how it go. Y'all already know how they do it. So with that, I guess I'm gonna have to log out and log back in, which means I have to end this live. But let me see. Let me see. And a minute ago, couldn't hear. Okay. Hey, what I'm gonna do, y'all, is that I'm gonna log out and then log back in, and then that way we can get back into it. Okay. All right. So y'all just hang on a minute and look for the next one that the next confirmation of the live.